This is Suzanne Wagner, and I'm doing a blog today, and this one is just an update for all of you about my mom who has Lewy body dementia and she has Parkinson's disease. It stems from the fact that she has had her whole life a REM sleep disorder, and they told us years ago that this REM sleep disorder can cause both of those, and it ends up she got both of them, and so it's kind of hit really hard all of a sudden. You know, we could see her slipping for the last decade, but all of a sudden in June it started getting bad, and then about a month ago she was hospitalized with aspirated pneumonia, which is one of the ways that these people die from these combinations of diseases. And so then she was in a skilled nursing unit for a week or so, and then after being in the hospital for a week, and then now she's back in the memory care, and I've been trying to get some evaluations going on about kind of what's going on for her. So you know, I'm back from Spokane. Obviously, I'm in my office and trying to help my mother as she is slowly sinking deeper into the dementia and the Parkinson's disease. And clearly, time is short. Her downturn since June has been quite pronounced. Since her hospital stay at the end of September, she keeps falling and not realizing that she needs her walker because of that short-term memory loss. She has broken her back once again, and this time her low back during another fall, and she just keeps falling quite a bit. So I called in hospice for an evaluation, but she does not qualify at this time, which was a surprise to me because she is so clearly failing on all levels. But my mother has always been able to pull things together for short periods of time. And once again, during the interview at evaluation, she was all bubbly and positive. She just loves an audience and attention. She would say things like, "Oh, I can walk. I can go to the bathroom myself. I can take a shower myself," while I'm correcting her saying, "Mom, no, you can't do those things." On one level, perhaps it is good that she is so delusional that she believes she is in better shape than she is. But in her evaluation, she did not yet qualify for hospice. Seems that even though she's seeing constantly black spiders and squirrels in her room and birds in her room and crazy men with orange faces with crayon all over them, it seems that one of the considerations that hospice has is that she would only be able to speak about 6 words. Well, she's my mother. Well, that's not going to happen with my mother. I mean, look at me, for God's sakes. She will be talking to the very end if she has anything to say about it. On one level, it is very aggravating as she is clearly slipping very quickly, and I wanted to have more help and companionship for her. You know, she fears being alone, and while she is in memory care in Spokane, in a wonderful place, it's very expensive, and they are fabulous with her. You know, I mean, they also are dealing with other people besides my mom, and they check on her often, but she is wildly hallucinating. When she's left alone to her own devices, she is constantly hallucinating. I mean, if you talk to her, you can kind of pull her out of it temporarily. But she's often very confused and agitated, and she keeps hiding things in her room and, you know, putting things in weird places so we can't find them and stuff like that. So I fear we're going to have another major fall, such as breaking of the hip, before anything in the medical systems might jump in more to help her. I have to say, I'm very frustrated with how our medical systems are working. Clearly, medical staff is underpaid and overworked, while the insurance companies are making record profits for their CEOs and the stockholders. Something is so very wrong with this system. It should be illegal to do this to people who obviously need care. The system is more than willing to allow my mother's retirement to pay out tens of thousands of dollars each month for her care without helping out at all. I think that's just abominable. I just hope that when I get to this place, there are other options available to me. And I'm grateful that Lewy body dementia is not hereditary. Thank God. I did look that up after all, because it looks like no fun at all. Okay. Thanks, everyone.